say, man, hey, man, Mr. Make 'em bite blood out your bottom lip. I'm back again, and y'all don't want to miss this one. Because Keyshawn Davis, he didn't snitch no Africa. Yeah, he didn't told it all. You know what I'm talking about? Allegedly, we gonna use allegedly, Shakur told him, hey, this what went down, but don't say nothing. And then Keyshawn went and told everybody. He did exactly what allegedly Shakur told him not to say. Now, we just using allegedly because I don't want to really implement that it was Shakur. Y'all gonna hear the audio, right? Y'all gonna hear the audio. I'm gonna play the audio. But what I'm talking about, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, we know how Africa pulled out of the Oscar Duarte fight. He said he was sick. You know what I'm talking about? He made the second day weigh-in for the IBF, right, on the day of the fight. And then he pulled out the day of the fight, talking about that he was throwing up, he was sick, and, you know, hey, he couldn't go through with it. Well, Keyshawn done told it all. Yeah. And I got the audio, man. I wanted to see that fight. I was upset because that fight didn't happen. I had Africa winning the fight, but that was one of the fights, probably the most, besides the Gary Russell fight, that was the other fight on there that I was looking forward to the most. Everybody was looking forward to, you know, Africa talked that shit. He was talking a whole lot and everybody wanted to see it, and I rock with Africa. But Keyshawn, man, that man told you not to tell nobody and you went and told everybody, dog. Let me let y'all hear this audio, man. Keyshawn is a straight savage. Listen to this audio, how Keyshawn just straight up told it all on Africa. Listen to this, y'all. Man told you not to say nothing, Keyshawn. Why you gonna run and say something when we know it was Shakur that told you not to say nothing? You did it anyway, dog. Everybody got that one homeboy that you be like, hey, such and such and such, but don't tell such and such. And then they run and go tell such and such. And you like, bro, why you say that? I told you not to tell, dog. Hey, y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody done had that situation. But here go Keyshawn. Keyshawn is him. He's that friend that you tell not to say nothing, he go run and tell everybody. And he don't rock with Africa. So, man, you know you weren't supposed to tell Keyshawn out of everybody. But here we go. And maybe Keyshawn just know because he was around. Maybe Shakur didn't tell him. So don't let me, you know what I'm saying, put that out there. But here it is.
Well, I want to talk a little bit of boxing because last night I was upset because I really wanted to see Hitchens versus Duarte.
Everybody up.
That was one of the most reasons why I wanted to be here. You know what I mean? And that fight didn't happen. How did that sit with you? What were your thoughts on that?
They gonna hate me, bro. They gonna hate me. Bro, put it like this. In real time, when decisions was being made, I know what was going on. In real time, when decisions was being made, I know what was going on.
Pause it right there real quick. So y'all with me? Is you with me? Right? He's saying in real time when the decisions was being made, he know exactly what was going on. So he might have just been, because he might have just been there, right? Not with Hitch, but he might have been with Shakur, and then Shakur and Richardson Hitchens was talking back and forth. That's what I'm guessing, right? That's what I'm guessing, because, you know, they tight. They talk every day. And Keyshawn was with Shakur that day. They was at the fight and everything together. So let me go ahead and continue to play this. We just go put this puzzle together that really ain't no puzzle.
You're gonna have to explain.
I'm not, though, because I'm off the strength of who I love. I ain't gonna speak on it. But how I feel about him actually pulling out, scary.
So you're saying it wasn't a sickness. You're saying that it was probably because he was weight drained.
Come on, bro. Like, I see through this. I really know. But anyways, Africa do not want to fight no gritty fighter, period. Let's talk about that. Africa don't want to fight no gritty fighter. The reason why he pulled out of this one, track history.
You think he went all the way to the day of and then pull out?
I know.
Because he don't want to fight the
He
guy?
doesn't think. I know. Africa, stop acting scary, bro. I know what happened, bro. Again, I'm sparing him, right? I'm still sparing this man. You're
not really sparing.
No, I'm sparing because if I say what I was,
so it wasn't no food poisoning. Like it's safe to say that in your opinion. Now Duarte is a tough, forward type of hard hitting fighter.
But he signed up to fight him, bro.
I know. So and also wait, Keyshawn, like training. You losing out on a payday
too, bro. Stop laughing with your secrets, bro. He got his secrets laughing. He over here laughing with his secrets.
Listen, Keyshawn. What about the money he was about to get paid? And you losing out on who's gonna want to lose out on a payday, right? Like after 2 months of training?
See, I would respect if it's a rehydration clause for IBF.
That's true.
So I would respect if the fact that he can't make that weight. Okay, well, if he don't make that weight, then put the pressure on Oscar Duarte to see if he's gonna pull out.
Oh.
Take some of your bag and you still get paid and the fight still go on.
And you give up the strap.
Literally just pulled out. I don't respect that. You won't throwing up. Cut it out. You won't throwing up. You ain't get no food poisoning. All of a sudden, the day of the fight. Stop playing, bro. Make it make sense. If it was me, I would have not made the rehydration clause weight. You already made weight at the weigh-ins. Right. I would not made that weight. Also, the narrative was he looks weight drained. That was the narrative. He looks weight drained. So if you come in the next morning, you can't make it that weight. We already know you're weight drained. So put the pressure back on Oscar Duarte.
See if you want the fight.
Now you just pull it out. Again, if you're not scared, it just makes yourself look scary.
So you're saying he should have just ate, didn't care about the next weigh-in, lose that strap, and then fight Duarte. If Duarte say, yeah, I still want to fight.
You're still getting paid, bro.
Right.
And at the end of the day, when it's fight night and when it's all said and done, you look good, you beat him up, everybody's going to forget about all that. You just beat up Oscar Duarte in amazing fashion. At the end of the day.
You think he would have won?
If he went in there feeling good, yeah.
Smash the like button, y'all. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Hype up the video. You know what I'm talking about? Share the video. Hey, Keyshawn is a savage. Hey, bro, that's some cold work right there. You know they told you not to say nothing. You ran and told anyway. Talking about, if I would say, bro, you said it. You said it all. So basically, what Keyshawn is saying is that he know, right, exactly what went down from behind the scenes, and it's a fact. He said, this is a fact. I know that he wasn't sick. I know he wasn't throwing up. He just didn't feel like that, he was at full strength because of that rehydration clause, and he was like, you know what, F that. I ain't finna go and fight this bull, right? I'm not at full strength, so I'm gonna pull out. Just hey, tell them folks I'm sick and I was throwing up the whole night. And that's just what it was. And the crazy part about it, right? Not only that, I was watching the DAZN telecast that night, right? The pay-per-view that night. And we all know that Shakur Stevenson was commentating. Well, at one point, during the intermission, they had Oscar Duarte in the building, right? And they asked him about what went down. And Oscar Duarte was like, well, he was scared. I looked in his eyes at the weigh-in and I know he was scared because I could see it in him. So after Oscar Duarte left, they was asking Shakur how he felt about that. And Shakur was like, nah, I know Hitch, he wasn't scared, but it was just like, I think it was just, the weight issue, like the rehydration issue. So I don't think he was scared. And at that moment, I'm like, Shakur, you wasn't supposed to say that, dog. Like, everybody gonna take that and then put two and two together and be like, okay, well, Shakur just told what it was because he talked to Hitch all day, every day. They talk every day. So he kind of let the cat out the bag, but I don't think a lot of people caught on because a lot of people don't be watching the intermissions and things like that during the pay-per-view. And so I didn't say nothing about it. I'm like, well, maybe because I rock with Hitch. I ain't say nothing about it, but hey, now Keyshawn then came and told it all. So I can say something about it now. I ain't snitching because Keyshawn already did it, man. Hitch, dog, you looking bad, man. If you can't do the rehydration clause with the IBF, move your ass up and wait, dog. You can't do that to people no more, man. Everybody was anticipating on seeing you get that smoke with Oscar Duarte, and you got cold feet, dog. You got cold feet and start having flashback of that Lemos fight, right? You start having them flashbacks and you ain't want to go through that heat again, dog. Move your ass up and wait. Let me know what y'all think about this. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again. I'm gone.